Jacinta Price, no prizes for guessing how you were voting. Why was it so important for you to oppose this referendum?
Well, for a number of reasons. The first obviously being that I don't believe we should be divided along the lines of race in our country. We have seen around the world the destruction of division and what that means in other nations. We shouldn't be constitutionally enshrining that within our democratic country of Australia. There are other absolute ways to move forward to improve the lives of our most marginalised. The other angles that we haven't taken yet, that this proposal does not provide whatsoever. In fact, this proposal provides nothing. There is no detail. There's never been any detail on it other than the feeling of the vibe. And I don't like the way we've been divided as a country. I don't like the gaslighting that's gone on, the bullying. I think it was important for me to be back here in my hometown because a lot of no voters have felt fearful of being publicly supportive of the no vote because of, there is a huge group of people in this community that can be quite aggressive, and a lot of, locals have found that that's the case when they've come to cast their vote. But yeah, there's lots of reasons why I can't support this referendum.
You had the Prime Minister at Uluru yesterday say that no was a vote for the status quo. You acknowledge that something has to be done differently. We look at the lives that many Aboriginal people in the Northern Territory live at the moment. So come Sunday, if the vote is no, what does need to be done to improve the lives of the most marginalised Aboriginal people?
Well, the incredible democratic system that we've got in place needs to be overhauled, basically. The first time in our country's history we're overrepresented in terms of Indigenous representation in our parliament. That to me clearly demonstrates why the Aboriginal industry feels threatened and want this transfer of power, because for the first time in our history we're actually overrepresented in federal parliament, and there are those of us like myself and my colleague Senator Karen Little, as well as Senator Thorpe, who are questioning the status quo, who are questioning where the billions of dollars are going to year in, year out. We want to understand better where it has been going, where it's been misspent, misused, and holding to account, applying accountability for those who are responsible for improving the lives of our marginalised. I mean, let's face it, if we in fact were to get rid of the marginalisation, there are a lot of organisations, particularly right here in Central Australia and the Northern Territory, that would no longer be required to exist. But there are a lot supporting this yes vote from those organisations whose jobs whose livelihoods rely on constitutionally enshrining yet another bureaucracy that would seek to uphold all these other bureaucracies. Ultimately, if we want equality for Aboriginal people, we want to be self-reliant. We don't want to be reliant on government or agencies or anybody else to be dependent on. We want for all Aboriginal people to be able to participate in the economy effectively, be job creators in their own right. And as it stands, socialism is what has destroyed the territory and is what continues to destroy the territory, which is why you get large groups of people gathering to push for a yes vote in this community.
Well, only 2 days now until we'll know the outcome. Jacinta, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Ash there, Jacinta Price, she's just cast her vote in this referendum, clearly voting no, articulating to us there why. We will know come Saturday night what the outcome is as Australians go to the polls to vote on whether to enshrine an Indigenous voice to Parliament in the Constitution.